Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Gabriel, and today we're doing another twin flame energy reading. This reading is meant to be timeless, so no matter when you find it, no matter where you're at on your journey when you find it, there is a message for you here. Today we're going to be pulling from the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland. And the first card is feeling alone. Especially if you're feeling, if you're experiencing separation from your twin flame, you may be feeling alone at this time. You may feel like, you know, you've been abandoned and that maybe love isn't for you or whatever is coming up for you in that space. And this card is kind of showing that you're not actually alone. I love this, that you have this woman up on this hill looking down over this valley, and you can see that there is a light home. You can see that there is a place for her to go and to be with love, and that is within first. Go within to be with God. Go into this cabin. Go home, right? And from that space, you are never alone because you're always with God, you're always with your divine self, you're always with your twin flame, their higher self. And you want to recognize that and really nurture yourself there. The loneliness that you're feeling is feeling alone and separate from God, not and separate from love, not from the person or situations outside of yourself. You have to give yourself that love and that companionship first before you can really experience it on the outside. Because I'm sure, especially those of you who have felt alone, you know that even sometimes when you're surrounded by a crowd of people, you can still feel alone there because it's not being with other people that fills that loneliness. It really is that sense of completion, that being filled up with love inside that erases that lonely feeling. So that's the place that you need to go and bring yourself love and attention. The next card is Believe and Succeed. And again, this card feels like it's an affirmation that you have to believe in the union and the love in your heart first. And that is how you're going to succeed. It's come up a lot in the readings this week, but if you don't believe that you can have your twin flame, if you don't believe that you can be together, you'll be right, but only because you're manifesting that in your reality. If you keep the faith that love is real and that you can have your perfect lover in love with God and your twin flame, then you will succeed. It's inevitable. And it's not about the time it takes. It really is just having that grit and that determination that you're not going to be swayed from your faith, regardless of how the challenges present to you, that love isn't real or ego tries to pull you away from the path. You have to persist there in order to be with love, and it is worth it. Next card is Find Balance. And something that Jeff and Shaleia always say in TFAS and throughout their teaching is that this isn't a teaching, this isn't a journey of going into a cave and meditating for a long, long time and then coming out and then you're ascended. This twin flame path is a different journey. It is about having a relationship with life. And while it may be tempting to just be inside and do inner work all the time, and maybe that is where you primarily want to focus, you still have to find balance in your life. You have to take care of the outer world needs. You have to you have to be with your life purpose and live your life purpose. You want to prioritize joy and make room for gaming and rest. It's not just about digging and digging and digging and digging and solving the problem and then you'll be with your twin flame. That really makes you off balance. You're literally just focused on getting the thing, and it's more about control than it is about your healing. You want to create a loving, healthy relationship, a balanced life with yourself, so that when your twin flame joins you in that healthy, balanced life, you can continue in that healthy, balanced life, or you can, rebalance and keep going rather than be completely off balance. Your twin flame comes in, knocks you off balance, and you go out of, you go into separation again. That's not a good feeling for anyone involved in that situation. So make sure that you're prioritizing God, yourself, and then your twin flame, and having a really healthy life, not dependent on your twin flame to bring you happiness and joy. The next card is Daydreams and Decisions. And this is really setting your intentions, is focusing on the things that you desire. In order to manifest, you have to be able to see it. You have to be able to visualize what you desire, and that is visualizing your life with your twin flame, visualizing your perfect ideal life and your perfect romance, and your life purpose that you desire to live. You focus on those things and you make a decision to pursue it. You choose love, you choose to follow that path. When you have those clear intentions, when you have that visual in your mind, the universe, that God can shape your life and your journey to bring you the things that you've called in. But you can't have that if you're not clear on what you desire. If you're not clear, you're going to get something not clear. And until you're clear, continue the process of getting clear, is moving through your feelings, exploring yourself. And once you've arrived at that peace and that clarity, make a choice and move forward. And the bottom of the deck is balance. And that's twice in this reading that we've seen balance. And again, it really just is a reminder that you don't want to solely put your focus on being with your twin flame. I made this mistake at the beginning of my journey. My sole focus from the time I woke up to the time I went to bed was to try to do as much inner work as possible, to focus as much as possible on manifesting my twin flame, going through all the upsets as fast as possible, and kind of at the detriment of everything else in my life. I didn't completely put off work or anything like that, but my heart and my head were always just focused on that soul thing. And while I was able to manifest my twin flame, it showed me how I wasn't really ready to have my twin flame in my life at that point, because there were all these areas that I didn't have balance in. There were all these areas where I wasn't fully loving myself yet. And you want to find that balance in your life again, so that when your twin flame comes, they can join you in a healthy, thriving life, rather than in a life that, okay, you caught your tail, if you use the analogy of a dog chasing its tail, you caught your tail, what are you going to do with it? And you haven't built the love and the life that you desire to live, to support continuing that life with your twin flame. You've dug out a hole where it's like, I wanted my twin flame, now I have them, what do I do? You have to continue living your life. So find that balance of living your life and recognizing that your twin flame is already with you. Live as if your twin flame is already with you, and when they join you, it'll be much more seamless and peaceful. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. If you'd like support on your twin flame journey, whether that be through a card reading or one-on-one coaching, you can find my services at SacredTwinFlameUnion.com, and I will see you all in the next video.